It will be the first game of the tournament for the Swiss, of course. So we have yet to see how they may approach this game against the Germans. How do you think Jan they will deal with the star of Germany, Nassim Afra?
Yeah, I mean that's like one of the Swiss advantages, like that they have a really good blocking scheme. So I think Dave Inhelder will be around Nassim Afra all the time. So and maybe a second person, but like I wonder how they're gonna deal with him a little bit, because I haven't seen them practicing over a year. So I also wonder a little bit, but I think they have a plan.
And number 87, Dominique Senner. And the coaches from Switzerland, team coach Ricky Romano, assistant coach Paul Freeman Italy, and team manager Hans Habenthaler. Let's give them a big hand once again. And we are ready for Germany. Let's give a big hand to Germany. Number 1, Jessica Drummer. Number 2, Daniel Bauer. Number 7, Roman Hill. Number 18, David Hoover. Number 20, Dietmar Löwen. Number 22, Jörg Piel. Number 38, Nassim Afra. Number 61, Karen Ziesig. Number 77, Jakob Merkenthaler. And David Bauer, captain of the German team. Give them a big hand. And we go for the coaches. Team coach, Gerd Augenlied, assistant coach, Pascal Sauer, and team manager, Reverend Lovelock. And we have the referees of today's matches. Massimo Lotto, with my hand, Jonathan Michaelainen, and third referee, Conrad Leroy. A big hand also to the referees. And we are ready for the national anthem. Switzerland.
with the ceremonial pleasantries over with, we can get going. And basically we're waiting to see which players leave the field so we can get a reading on the starting lineups. Trommer in the German goal seems like a given, as does Avra in the starting lineup, of course. I do wish we could get going a little faster, Jan.
Yeah,
There's a lot of waiting around.
Definitely.
You wait for the warm-ups, you wait for the anthems, you wait for the team announcements. Now we need a little talk here from the coaches as well. Let's get going already. But maybe it's just us, Jan, who can't wait to dig into this game. I mean, the importance of which really can't be understated. The loser today will face very long odds of making it through.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Germany loses this game, it's, I mean, almost over for them. And I mean, if Switzerland loses it, then yeah, somehow they have to beat Holland if they want to. Yeah, I mean, or lose to Holland like less than the Germans did. But yeah,
it's
that's also not a good perspective.
It's gonna be difficult for sure.
Yeah.
So the German starting lineup is sort of starting to take shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly surprising to me, at least, that Kancisic has been left on the bench. Instead, it's David Bauer, it's Nassim Afra, it's David Huber, Roman Hill, and of course the goalkeeper Jessica Trommer. For Switzerland, it's Nelson Breyer, it's Noah Spirik in the Swiss goal, it's David Helder, the T-stick, it's Manuel Melder, and Jan Schäuble. So no Sennhäusern. Jan, are you surprised?
I have to admit, Dominic had, I mean, yeah, I can talk about this. He had a car accident this summer, and like he had to go to the rehab for 8 weeks, and so since he can just play since I think like 1 month. So
okay,
maybe it's a little bit of precaution, or
so maybe saving up his energy.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think. I mean, I think he will get into the game, but maybe not for too long time. Yeah.
So the initial German possession here is cut short by a foul behind the net.
Yeah, and what I wanted to talk about, I expected David Huber to be in the game yesterday for Germany. So yeah, it's nice to see him on the field now, to see how he developed also in the last 2 years.
Here's Schäuble. The Germans sitting deep. Once again, we've seen a lot of teams start out the games by... here's Afra, wins the ball. There's no goalie right now. That was dangerous from Schäuble. He needs to keep an eye on Afra at all times. If Afra could have found a shot there, there would have been wide open net for him.
Yeah, Noah Spirik is like really an offensive goalkeeper, so sometimes he has to take a little risks. And
here's Afra down the right side. Behind his back in Hilda there, but Bauer picks it up, sends it to Huber. 1-0 Germany. An early lead here for the Germans. Loose ball in front. It was caught underneath in Hilda and it was sort of scraped along. So pressure quickly onto the Swiss here. You see here Spirik, the Swiss goalkeeper, almost up into the attacking third now. Very aggressive. Schäuble into trouble, but Milder there to help out. Won by Afra, I think. Fighting along the boards, and here's Schäuble. Schäuble along with Hilda, 2-on-3. Schäuble onto his forehand, a shot and a goal! What happened there? The Germans seemed to be in control. They had numbers, enough certainly to defend 3-on-2 with Inhilda and Schäuble, but Schäuble just walked right through them, Jan. What happened?
Yeah, he found a way through the defense. I mean, wasn't really a big effort for Jan, I thought. I felt
no, that looked almost easy.
Yeah, really, almost too easy.
So a quick equalizer here. Afra loses control, but right to Bauer. So no hand done. Afra's so dangerous. He finds Huber. Nope. Uh-oh, here's Schäuble back the other way. Against Thormar. 2-1 Switzerland. Oh, mama, this game is going crazy. Really great stuff from Schäuble there.
But also not well defended by Germany again. There was no secure spot in the back, so on a counter-attack, Jan is deadly.
So the Germans get caught with the entire team on the attacking half of the court, and Schäuble can capitalize on the counter-attack. I mean, Jan, we wouldn't be sportscasters if we didn't ask the question. You wonder if defenseman Kahn Sisek would have been able to do something about that.
Yeah.
He would have been in better position, I'm almost sure. Anyway, here's the Swiss. Leaving it to Schäuble again. Schäuble, so amazing what he can do. Despite having no wrists, it's absolutely incredible.
Well defended by Huber there.
Here he follows Afra around the net, a big no-no. Afra somehow makes it through. Huber in front, surely a goal. Yep, there it is, the equalizer. Hold on to your hats, folks. Complete goal fest so far. No defense being played, really. Which of these two coaches will blink first and start substituting in some defenders?
Yeah, I mean, they cannot go this pace for all game long, so...
We're gonna... I don't know if I can count that far, Jan, to keep the score.
I'm glad somebody else does it for us.
Here's Schäuble.
And yeah, as you can see, it's really a good blocking scheme from the Swiss team against Nassim Afra. Like I expected, Dave Inhelder is always with him, and then Louis Spirik as the second option or the second post for against Nassim Afra.
It is something we're seeing more and more of in this game. Teams bringing their goalkeeper forwards, having them play a bigger part of the offense. Play a part of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, it's always adding up the numbers. I mean, if you have one more person in there that can set good screens and give your ball carrier some more space, I mean, it's so important in the game.
Here, hounding Schäuble. Schäuble needs a little help from his blockers there in Hilda and Spierig. Finally, they arrive. We didn't see this much in 2022. Schäuble sort of playmaking up top. It was a Sennhäuser job more regularly back then. But he does well here, gets through, lifts the ball high, and I think a high ball will be called. Yeah. So here the replay of the goal. Just walks right through. Huber is looking at the referee. I don't know quite what he's arguing for. Here's Afra in reverse, finds Huber. Beautiful
Incredible pass.
And the Germans are back on top. Again, Jan, I'm sorry, that looked easy, man.
Yeah, definitely.
How can they leave Huber, the 4-point player, that open on the backside? This is, I think it might be time for a timeout here to gather up the defense of both coaches, really.
Yeah, I mean, and you can always expect that Nassim Afra will play the pass sidewards to Huber. I mean, yeah.
Especially when he goes into reverse like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Here's Schäuble, dribbling around. A lot of contact, but it's...
Oh, there's a big opening. Was a big opening in the middle.
Nah, Afra was there to cover it up.
Yeah.
And here come the Germans. 3 guys, high pressure. And Noah not in goal. Remember, Noah Spierig. Now he gets there. Schäuble back the other way. Uh-oh, here's trouble. Nice blocking from the Swiss. Oh! That was always going to be trouble. Schäuble with the backhand. Nice move. Again, the Germans, they bring the high pressure and get caught completely out of position. This is really strange.
Great screen by Manuel Melder there in the middle against David Bauer. That was the keystone to this goal.
Somehow the Swiss blockers got sort of forced Huber and Afra into each other on the weak side, and that opened up everything for Schäuble. So a high ball here, a bit of an unforced error from Afra.
That's also something the Swiss developed a lot in the last year, like that the hand stick players also set a lot of blocks and screens, and that's something I knew that they were going for. And yeah, so far offensively, it gives them a lot more options.
It's working very well so far offensively. Defense seems to be the issue for both teams, honestly. We're averaging about a goal a minute so far in this game. A crazy pace.
I like the shootout mode. That's really nice.
Shot saved by Thomas. Oh, maybe. No! It sneaks by. Oh, man, it's just one of those things. Fire a shot on goal and anything can happen, really. The ricochets. Thomas will be disappointed with that. That's one she would want to save. And now the game has flipped back the other way. I mean, honestly, a 1-goal lead in this kind of game is nothing. With this tempo, here's Afra one-on-one. Oh! Just wide the shot. That was a mano-a-mano with Schäuble there. Schäuble picks up his screeners. Afra being kept away by Bayard. Now he gets into position.
Also the fans are asking for more defensive
Yes.
strength.
Here's Sharplin just
Wow.
attacking right into the teeth of that defense. And he's called for an offensive foul. Not much of a gap there. Over there to close it. That is the downside with Sharplin. He can be reckless at times. But obviously the aggressiveness is also part of what makes him so good. So it's a fine balance for him to try and strike.
It's always a thin line
Here
for
we have
him.
the blockers again, isolated to one side.
Wow, great move.
Oh, here's offline. It's going to be 4-4, easy. Yeah, there you see an example of the high screening action from Spielek biting the switch. A turnover there in the middle of the court is just so costly. Sharplin once again in possession. He'll take on Hill and Hoover. So tricky is Sharplin. And Inhilda holds the back door open for him so he can escape when he gets into trouble. Milda there to help out as well.
Yeah, it's really interesting. The Swiss blockers there try to make it up that Jan Sharplin finally has a 1-against-1. So that's like their idea.
Here's Milda back the other way. Can he maybe get a centering pass? There's a foul call on Afla. Incredibly fast-paced start to this game. I think we need a little calm down here. So whatever Braya and the referee is discussing, it's been settled now. One of the easier goals of Afla's career. Here's that familiar sight. Sharplin circling the top of... now he needs to get rid of it. Surrounded by Germans. Here's Payat. Poked out of bounds by Afla.
That should be Switzerland's ball.
Did they call that a German ball?
Yeah, definitely.
That can't be right. That can't be right.
Overruled.
Oh, okay. Good job by the referees getting the call right in the end.
Or is it the referee's ball? No.
So Spielek will tee off for Sharplin. In possession now. It has been all Switzerland in terms of possession so far, with Germany living off of counterattacks. Here's a foul on the Swiss, and now maybe the Germans will get to set their sort of set offense.
Also calm the game a little.
Yeah. Breakneck pace so far. Here it slows down a little, and we get a look at the Swiss sort of set defense as well, with a high line, but not a lot of pressure on the ball handler. Oof, blocked by Sharplin. Nice job. They rely on Schäuble to cover a ton of ground defensively. Here's Afra trying to find Bauer. Just out of Bauer's reach. Here's Schäuble. One-on-one with Huber. Shot, score! Schäuble has been absolutely clinical with his finishing so far. And once again, he doesn't disappoint. 5-4 Switzerland.
Yeah, I think every shot he took so far went in.
Counting the one Thomas sort of let skip by her. So that wasn't the best of finishes, but as long as it ends up in the net, who cares?
Definitely, yeah.
So this game has flipped again. I mean, it's an incredible amount of reversals this game has seen already, and we're only 11 minutes into it. Somehow, Afra just cuts his way through the defense, and really an easy score for him as well.
Yeah, there was too much space in the center there. Swiss let him slip through there.
It's been all offense so far. Schäuble. He gets it to Milda. Oh, nice save by Thomas. Here's Afra. It's almost a disappointment anytime you have the possession without scoring. This feels like basketball or something with this kind of pace, with this kind of offensive percentages. A lot of contact between Afra and Inhelda here. Inhelda's such a tough defender. He can take the contact. Milda stabs at it. Afra finally finds Huber. Back to Afra, and the Germans can set up shop.
Smart play.
Oh, really nice pass just behind Huber. The idea was good though. The Swiss collect.
Nothing Afra is caught there. Let's see what Schäuble can make out of it.
Hill was almost able to steal the ball there.
Yeah, great defended by Hill. And
beautiful defending by the Swiss. Sort of ganging up on Schäuble. The Swiss spending a lot of energy on sort of covering up Afra on the other side of the court. Nice little show of sportsmanship from Schäuble, helping Bauer pick up his stick. As both teams sort of slowed down and waited. Of course, looking for Afra. And throws it away ultimately. One on three, Schäuble puts the moves on, but wisely decides to pull it out. The Swiss clogging up. They're putting 3 guys on Afra now. It's a really extreme strategy, including Milda, their other hate stick. Is that really the plan, Jan? To put 3 guys on Afra, just completely shut him down, and have Spierig and Schäuble go 2 on 4.
Yeah, I mean, Jan can get through there, like we saw from one goal.
Yeah, here we go again. 3 guys on Afra. Spinning shot, but Thoma not fooled. It's under Milda, now Afra back the other way. Here comes the Germans. Very quick. Spierig there with a save, and back goes the Swiss. And he shoots from half court. Unbelievable stuff. What a great finish. It was incredible. They were 3-on-1 against Troma, and he shot from half court anyway. This guy is an absolute sniper. Wow. I mean, looking at this, Jan, I mean, we're getting incredible action and goals galore, but honestly, it's not great hockey, is it?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of little faults and everybody loses the ball pretty quickly. I mean, nobody gained a little bit of control when they have the ball, or like, yeah, they don't have the ball for a long time.
Constantly getting caught out in transition. I mean, you just saw here, the Germans, they let the Swiss go basically 3-on-1 with Troma. You see here, it's an immediate shot from half court. Unbelievable stuff. This is so out of character for the Germans. Usually a very sort of steady and disciplined team. I'm very surprised to see this from them.
But sometimes that's a side from Nassim Afra that's, I mean, on one side it's really dangerous that he takes those shots, but sometimes it's like, sometimes he doesn't think about the risk taking a shot, and when it's a rebound, and like we saw it, sometimes you cannot react, or like your team cannot react to that rebound afterwards. So that's like a really thin line, and like most of the time I'd say he's choosing the right shooting options, but like,
But I mean, Afra can't be surprised, but I mean, his teammates can't be surprised that he's going to shoot there.
Yeah.
Why are they so high up the court? Why are no one doubling back? Yeah, just Hill, even the T-stick, if you have someone there to bother Schäuble, it gives Troma a chance. But
definitely,
man.
Yeah, but like it's also the shooter's problem. I mean, if you take the shot and don't check first if there is like one person to secure it, if something went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the thin line between like scoring a goal or just getting one. Like
So we're having a technical issue with Manu Melda there in the corner. They are bringing out the hammers, so you know it's pretty serious, but he's able to keep going. Or is he? Here comes the substitution. Here comes Sennhäuser in instead of Braillard. This certainly was the lineup I was expecting going into the tournament for the Swiss, but as you say, Jan, maybe there's some rehab concerns with the injury concerns with Sennhäuser. So they'll have to use him sparingly.
Yeah, because he broke his left upper arm, so his hand stick arm. So that was really difficult.
Probably lost a lot of muscle in the process. So Sennhäuser often a player who can control a game with his pace, or his sort of lower pace. He can sit back deep and distribute the ball. Maybe that's useful for the Swiss to calm this game down a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's Afra.
It's also a little bit like sometimes it's like the defensive conscience for the Swiss team. So that's really, Let's see what effect he brings to the game.
Still though the Swiss. Here's Afra.
That was
Schäuble a little slow to react to Afra getting 3, but Spiering there to clean it up behind him. They are still sitting with Schäuble in the deep defender in the center. Afra once again just easily cuts his way through the Swiss defense. It seems inevitable that he's going to score when he gets that amount of time on the ball.
Definitely, yeah.
Would you consider pulling maybe that defensive line a little bit back, a little bit closer to Schäuble, so they don't get the space in between?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jan is a very good player, but defense, I mean, he has some weaknesses in defense. and like you have to help each other out with, like putting that defensive man a little bit more back would be maybe a good idea. But on the other hand,
that's inviting the Germans closer
absolutely
to their goals. So I mean, there's pros and cons, but this clearly isn't working. When the Germans are in a set offense, they probably score 80% of the time for this game.
Absolutely.
Sennhausen playmaking. He is met by a group of German defenders. No call here. Sort of the delayed foul here. I thought that was the right call.
Yeah, now it's another approach of the Swiss game. It's more like, still they covering nothing Afra, but like Dominic Sennhausen tries to find Jan Schäuble with a good pass.
There he does. Here comes Schäuble, blocked by Afra, and he whips it back to Sennhausen. It's a call going against Afra, and it will be a free ball for the Swiss right here. Or
I'm surprised that he didn't give them an advantage. Like Switzerland had the ball in control.
Yeah, but it was being whipped way back to the Swiss half. I mean, yeah, I thought it was to the side. Good God, he's so quick with the ball. Off of that free ball, he just spins around and chucks it in behind Sommer. Unbelievable stuff. This is the Jan Schäuble show.
Definitely, yeah. And I was about to say Switzerland normally.
Look at it. See, just a quick tap from Sennhausen, boom, into the short corner. Wow.
Yeah, in Switzerland they often train practice and free balls in practice. So
I saw earlier in the week that they were working on that move. Worked to perfection here.
Yeah,
here's Afra. Again cutting through. Behind. Oh, saved by Spielig. Huge chance for Afra. At least he's able to keep control of the ball. 7-6 Switzerland right now. But this game is on a razor's edge. Here is Afra once again. Met by two guys this time. Milder and Schäuble. We're going to get a calling. We're going to get a penalty shot here.
Wow.
Milder called for slashing on, or at least using his stick illegally.
Also gets a green card.
He receives a green card in the process, but that's the least of the Swiss worries. Okay, so we get a penalty shot now. Noah Spielig will have to see what he can do against Afra. That's going to be a tough matchup. The rule here is the ball cannot travel backwards at any point. So that takes away some of Afra's tricky moves. But still, you'd expect him to convert this one. Afra, Spielig. Oh, he misses! Great job by Noah Spielig to sort of to not show any weakness on Afra's way to the goal. Not a great shot by Afra, it must be said. Not a great attempt. But there, I think you saw the. The limitation Afra is under when he can't pull the ball back. He would have scored for sure in open play.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's Sennhausen. The Swiss got away with it. It's loose. And Another foul called against the Germans. It's interesting how the game immediately slowed down once Sennheiser entered the game. He's so brilliant at controlling the pace. Here's Afrop. Saved by Spierig. And Sennheiser collects. Needs to get rid of it soon. You wish you could find the pass to Sorben a little earlier.
Brave
now
move.
Instead Afra is there.
Brave move by him to go in front of his own net with
That's
the
it.
ball.
I just want to make clear that Jan said brave, not great.
No.
Brave. It's one of those things you get told from a very early age that do not, under any circumstances, take the ball with you in front of your own net. But Sennheiser got away with it here.
I think that was the first rule I learned in practice.
Trummer now getting in under the fun, being brought up high to execute the free ball, but they turn the ball over and she'll have to retreat. Bauer, Sennheiser fighting for it along the boards. The referees letting them get away with a lot of contact. You see the boards are bent all out of shape. Alpha able to exploit that space to send it back to Huber. Huber, who has sort of drifted out of this game. A harsh tackle there from Sennheiser. And Huber is getting frustrated. Huber has drifted out of this game after being very active early.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, he struggles a little now with the change of the play style from Swiss, or like the defense. Yeah.
That's right. The game has also become, I think, more physical.
Yeah. Yeah, Dominic Sennheiser is really also one of the players that can bring in physicality into the game. So maybe that's good.
Here's Huber backhand, blocked by Milder. And this finally brings an end to this first half. 7-6, Switzerland's the score. And Jan, we need to catch our breath here. This has been an incredible first half. One of the greatest first half I can remember ever seeing. At least in terms of action. I don't know if the quality of play has been that high. But man, we have barely gotten to to discuss any of the finer details, and I think if I know the guys in the truck correctly, there will be a lot of highlights during the halftime here for you to enjoy. We'll try to bring some analysis to some of them as they move across your screen. So yeah, you think the Germans can live with this type of game for another 20 minutes?
It's hard to tell. I mean, yeah, it was really a high pace, and I think Switzerland has more options on the bench than Germany, a little bit more. Or like, yeah, they can add in bring in some other elements, like we saw from Sennheiser. But I mean, yeah, Germany's, yeah, they never give up, or like they always can fight back. That's one of their biggest strengths in most of the team sports. I mean, not just in power chair hockey. Yes. I mean, they can really bite into your neck and fight their way back into the game. So yeah. And who has the ball in the second half to start? I don't know. If it's Germany, I mean, yeah. If they can score an equalizer, then yeah, it's all open again.
Obviously, with a game this high scoring, a one-goal deficit is really not much to hang your hat on if you're Switzerland. I do think the game would certainly, in terms of quality, benefit from a little more control and maybe a little more defensive awareness, especially on the part of the Germans. I think it helped a lot for the Swiss to get Sennhäuser in there, although it may have taken sort of the sharp edge away from their offense too. So
yeah, he definitely gave them more control over the game, or also a little bit more defensive stability. That was a good switch, or like a good new element into the Swiss game. I wonder if we gonna see Kale Kazani, the Swiss shooting star so far, or like he started like only 2.5 years ago, and it's already one of the star players in the national team. We haven't seen him yet, but yeah, maybe he comes in for the second half.
A guy like that making his debut in an intense game like this it's going to be he's going to be thrown out on the deep end. See if he can sink or swim.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like a shark basin in here.
Incredible shot from Sharp in there. That little detail. It's clear they've been working on that. Here we have the missed penalty by Afra.
Yeah, it's great to see. I mean, Noah Spirik lurked him into the corner on the right side, and then didn't give him an opportunity there.
He seemed indecisive, Afra. He came a little too close to the goalkeeper before making his move.
Yeah, I mean, a guy like him, he has to decide between like shoot quickly or then make a irresistible move that to put the goalkeeper into the other, or like
to fake
the
out
other
the
side.
goalkeeper.
Absolutely, yeah. But maybe that makes him a little bit human, that he also misses those kind of chances.
Yeah. So the Germans struggling to slow down the game. I mean, you'd think they have to fix those transition issues. They can't concede any more of those. A little more floor balance. They have to stay a little more disciplined on that end. But it's so hard. I mean, if you substitute in defensive-minded players, it's going to hurt your offense. And after all, you are behind, so you need scoring as well. Let's see what Coach Outnoid can come up with. If he decides to try and change the game from the bench.
Maybe he gives them a little bit more time, like this formation, to see if they can react again, or maybe like yesterday he switched 2 players, and somehow Germany lost a little bit the footage in the game. So I wonder if he learned from that a little, or like
maybe has become a little bit afraid to bring in the subs. Once he started rotating last night, that was really when the Dutch ran away with it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it was also a really, really good second half from the Dutch team yesterday. So, I mean, it's not everything on Germany's side, but like,
that's of course the challenge analytically, trying to separate what has to do with the opponent and what was your own doing.
I also wonder if Switzerland changed something or if they go along with their tactic in the last maybe 5 minutes.
The score didn't change much the last couple of minutes. So it's hard to make any conclusions really about what worked and what didn't. But definitely the game changed sort of character. Became a little more slow, a little more physical too. And I wonder as players tire out during the game, it has a tendency to become more physical. People arrive late into tackles and stuff like that. So there's a huge challenge for the refereeing as well. And you know the game is extremely important. As I said, if Germany wins here, they are basically out, barring a massive surprise. They would need a lot of help from Spain and from the Dutch. If Switzerland loses, I mean they will have to pull off a minor miracle against Holland as well. So and with Holland having beaten Germany by a fairly wide margin, what was it, 8-3 I think. That means that the Swiss will not only have to beat the Dutch, they have to beat them by a lot, and that seems like a stretch. So really, none of these teams can afford to lose this game at all. So maybe if you're Switzerland, you're okay with a draw here, and then take your chance that you can keep the game close against the Dutch.
Yeah, but that's not something I would count on.
And then of course it will come down to who can beat the Spanish by the most. And that's never fun when it comes down to who can crush an opponent more severely. So let's not hope for a draw here.
Yeah, I'm also not hoping for a draw here.
We all know what you're hoping for, Jan. So players are slowly making their way on back to the arena. Seizing there in the background, he goes straight to the bench, so doesn't seem like he will be substituted in.
I'm a little bit surprised by that. Like,
yeah, they're really going to keep him on the bench the entire game. That seems unlikely. But it does look like Gerd Altenried, the German coach, has decided to stay with the same lineup as he did throughout the first half. That of Afra, Huber, Bauer, Hill, and Trommer. Same go for the Swiss. The same lineup, the same lineup that finished the first half. Sennhuysen, Schäuble, Milder, Inelda, and Spierig.
I would like to see the Iron Cats first squad lineup, like with Kalle Kazani instead of Jan Schäuble. That would be interesting.
It would be all Iron Cats then.
Absolutely, yeah.
Honestly, Jan, I don't think the Swiss can afford to leave out Schäuble.
No, definitely
It's
not.
been absolutely incredible this game.
Ooh.
Referees almost being run over there by Sennhuysen. Ball up to Schäuble, right back to Sennhuysen. A much more slow, controlled start to the game now. Sennhuysen will have to double back and start over.
That's one of his biggest strengths.
I'm telling you that.
Sennhuysen.
The referee here needs to look out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Especially if Afra sort of breaks out in the pressure there. That could be crowded really quick. Oh, Milda almost able to get to a loose ball. So the Swiss turn it over, and here comes Afra. Uh-oh. Shot, score! Not a great effort from Noah Spierig there. I think he'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, he definitely one step back.
Of course, Sennhuysen can't reach that far, and I would expect the... Yeah, it's unfortunate also that Sennhuysen is caught in reverse here. He would have wished he would have turned around. Okay, 7-7 Germany. Able to square it up. And once again, what we've seen, like, the Germans really don't have a lot of possession, but they are so clinical when they do.
Yeah, their conversion rate is really incredibly high. They didn't miss a lot of chances, like, yeah, scored almost on every ball possession.
Sennhuysen surging. Oi! What happened? Somehow the ball ends up in the goal. The ball was way behind the net.
I think it's deflected of David Hoover. Let's see that one.
May have, yeah, judging by his reaction, it may have deflected off Hoover. Here comes the slow motion. So great to have these slow motion pictures. Oh, it's off of Schäuble. It's just clear off of Schäuble.
He can score with every part of his wheelchair and stick. Incredible.
Such a threat in all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Nice pass, of course, from Sennhuysen, but Schäuble didn't even need his stick for that one.
He just waits in front of the net.
So the 1-goal lead has been restored for the Swiss. Now let's see if the Swiss in their set defense here can keep Afra under control. Uh-oh. Schäuble sends Sennhuysen deep, whips it back, but there's Afra waiting. Sneaky move by Afra to stay along the boards there. Huber now in possession. Rounds the net. Sennhuysen trying to sell a foul. No, none given. A lot of contact up top here between Milda and Huber. Shush, says the referee, and the entire arena obeys. One of those collisions, Jan, where the call really can go either way.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it hurted both of them a little. So yeah.
Here's Afra. Finds Huber, but Huber can't really connect with the backhand. And Afra pulls it back out. Blocked by Milda there. Schäuble almost wins it. Afra, Schäuble. Afra surrounded by Swiss hand sticks. And Bauer is called for moving the boards. Swiss ball. So the Germans are letting Sennhausen build up, at least for a while, and at some point they're going to spring a trap on him. Sharplin not really presenting himself as much of a passing option right now. Oh, here's Afra. Here comes all the Germans swarming. Can Sennhausen get it out here? He finds Schäuble. Afra, such a sneaky defender. With that long reach of his, he can really... Oh, Schäuble! 9-7 Switzerland. I mean, give that guy the little finger and he'll grab all of your arm. I like this hockey-style celebration from the Swiss. Yeah, I mean, he has such a short release, very, very quick to the ball, and Trommer no chance. One of those against, you know, it's a sort of a, yeah, in Danish we call it klubbspil, but sort of a group of players, the ball is stuck, and it squirts out, and immediately Schäuble pounces and slots home. So out goes Sennhausen, and in comes Braillard again, so we are back to the starting lineup now for the Swiss. So the rare two-goal lead here in this game. I think this might be the first one.
Yeah, it's the first two-goal margin, yeah.
Oh! I mean, that's a beautiful pass there, and a nice finish from Huber. But it is a little strange that the Swiss let Huber that open on the backside there. And it happened immediately after removing Sennhausen from the lineup. Makes you wonder. It is interesting how the game slowed down immediately when he entered, and then immediately as he goes out, the Swiss suffer a defensive breakdown. So here's Schäuble. Half out there with stalking him. Again, 2 to 3 guys on offer at all times. Schäuble somehow gets that ball out of there. Now what? There's a slashing call on Huber. Pretty inconsequential. The Swiss were in possession anyway, but
yeah.
Of course, the referees are trying to keep this from escalating, so maybe a wise decision to calm everyone down. Melder in behind, alongside Hill. Braillard, now Huber back the other way. Can he find Afra maybe? Nope, has to pull it back. There he goes. Wide position from Afra. Oh, you have to look. I mean, you just have to, this guy, the offensive talent we're seeing from Schäuble and Afra today, it's a shootout between the two. Spierig sort of gets baited into going for the backhand there, and instead Afra pulls it back and into the forehand short corner.
So here we are again.
Here we are again, 9-9. That 2-goal lead vanished.
Incredibly, 18 goals. Yeah, and really, as you mentioned before, really the style of game changed so quickly after the substitution of Tenhuysen. Now we are back in shootout mode, or it seems like. Yeah.
Milder being pushed around in the corner. Somehow his chair is moving without him touching the joystick. Huber. Up to
Wow.
Just out of his reach.
Wow.
Instead,
What a
it's
move
Milder in
by
the
him.
corner now. He can set up Schäuble. Should probably get rid of it soon. Here's Schäuble. He's got Braillard in front. It's a blocker, but maybe also in his way. Must be careful now. Here's Afra and Hill. Spirik. Oh, and Milder. Man, it's on a razor's edge. It's constantly in danger of losing the ball to Afra and conceding on the counter-attack. It's very, very dangerous. Braillard now leaves it for Schäuble. And Afra is there. Practically. Okay, so Afra is called for reaching, and thumbs up from Afra. He knew he got caught with his fingers in the cookie jar.
I also heard one Swiss assistant calling like, finally we get that call.
Yeah, there's a lot of biased opinions in here.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like Nassim Afra really can reach for almost every ball.
Exactly right. But and of course, when you do so, you risk sort of hitting your opponent's stick, which is not allowed technically.
High pressure, but it's
so dangerous. And with Spirik nowhere near his net. Here's Huber's shot. Blocked by Schäuble,
yeah,
I
that
think.
was stick foul again. Swiss bench is furious.
Jumping around on the Swiss bench.
Yeah.
If I was the Swiss coach, I would have my heart in my mouth every time Schäuble turns his back to Afra. He's going to be right there, even if he's double teamed. Look at this.
So hungry for the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's caught the Anno.
Yeah, now they are bringing 3. Now 4 guys just to limit the movement of Afra. He is so important for this German defense. And Schäuble has the ability to, to go 2 against 2, to go 1-on-2 or 1-on-3 even. Here's Afra reaching. Nice defense by Milder. He's so dangerous once he gets to reach out with the backhand like that, Afra. So a free ball here. Look for the fake and Bauer to keep it. Although Inhilda is covering that off. Do have some sort of scorekeeping issue. Oh, it's just it's one of those speed tests for Afra. I like how the players are making completely sure that the referees see that they are not doing anything to the settings on the chair, showing their palms of the hands. Look at Afra here. Fantastic pictures. We of course had the incident 2 years ago during the World Cup, where a player was punished, suspended for changing the settings on his chair on his way to the speed test. Some say he was falsely accused of that, and who knows really what went on that day. Afra's back on the field, so nothing came of the random speed test here. But you'll have to excuse the officials. He does look extremely quick, maybe sometimes a little too quick, but clearly not the case.
That's also caused to his great acceleration. I mean, he's really a guy that can go from 0 to 100 in like milliseconds. So yeah, it just looks faster. But
loses the ball. Here's Milder's shot. A little early the shot here from Milder. Maybe he should have pulled it back and given the Swiss a little breathing space. Instead, here comes Afra. He's guarded by Schäuble. Here he is. Oh, yeah.
Wow, incredible goal.
He's so tough. You can see Schäuble.
Wow.
Cursing. And now the Germans have scored 3 in a row to bring up a 1-goal lead now. He whips it back so quickly. It's just no chance, really, to stop that once he gets in so close. You can see Schäuble seething.
Yeah, Rico Romano, Swiss coach, takes his time out, I think. No, not yet.
Yeah, they are showing time out. There we go.
Yeah, I think Switzerland has to adjust a little bit.
Milder with a very quick shot after he gained possession there. I mean, I know it's so boring, but you, as a coach, you want him to pull that back and play it safe, so that the Swiss can build up play again. 3 straight here for Germany to turn a 2-goal deficit into a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, Manuel Milder maybe went for Jan Schäuble in mode. Maybe Jan would have scored from that angle. And
he does have a little more power in that upper body, that's for sure.
Yeah. So let's see if Switzerland has another trick in their head.
It is, of course, a sort of an uncertainty with the health or the strength of Sennhausen. Clearly, the Swiss were in better control of the game when he was on the court. Schäuble, for all his brilliance, does lead to more chaos and confusion when he plays. It's just a more chaotic type of game he has. And maybe what the Swiss need now is control more so than. Maybe we have a little oil spill here on the court, or a drink perhaps. And Milder is switching to his to a reserve chair. It looks like.
Yeah, that's his. I think that's his old chair.
Excuse me.
I think that's his old chair, or like
yeah. So maybe something is up with his chair, and it spilled a bit of oil. We saw them sort of drying the court. It can't take forever doing this, but the Germans aren't putting up any protests. So Milder back, ready for action, and so are we. 10-9 the score. Reminder, this game is all important for Germany. They cannot lose, and the Swiss really honestly can't afford either with the powerful Dutch lurking. So here's Schäuble again, sort of. He's saved by the whistle there. Schäuble again, he's a little seeking all the risk. He's not quite cognizant of Afra being there so quickly. by now he must have learned that the moment he turns his back, Afra is gonna attack him.
Yeah, don't show him your back, then it's all over you. Okay.
Again, maybe a little slashing or something going on behind the net. So tough for us to see the small infractions being committed constantly.
Yeah, especially on the other side of the field, yeah.
And we'll have a substitution. Out goes Bayern, in comes Sennhuysen again. So that has been the pattern. It was the pattern in the first half as well, that Bayern played about half of the first half, and then Sennhuysen back in to close it out. It'll be so interesting to see if the game changes character again. Spirik still being brought up. And of course, Germany now has to commit a defender to defending Schäuble as a target for the pass from Sennhuysen. So that has a limiting effect on their defense as well. Backhand! Oh! Saved, I think, by Trommer. Backhand from Schäuble. Uh-oh, here comes Afra. He's parked in the boards by Milder. Called for a foul.
That was a smart foul, actually.
That was a very, very smart foul, if there ever was such a thing. To sort of nip that counterattack in the bud. Still, we have some issue of something being left on the court. Maybe one of the chairs is leaking.
Yeah,
it can be difficult to actually figure out who is leaking in situations like this. It happens in practice all the time. And, because there's so much movement, who knows really what's causing it. Oh, shot from Huber, again the Swiss. Leaving Huber open on the back post. Is Sennhuysen. Oh, he whiffs completely. Can he find it? Oh, Schäuble can't connect.
Almost.
Wow. Both teams living so dangerously right now. Here's Schäuble, pulls it out. Looking to use the block maybe from Sennhuysen. Nope. Pulls it back out and leaves it.
Dominic Sennhuysen just pushed it through against nothing.
Yeah, he used his body there, his chair to cut off Afra from that ball. A turnover. Schäuble, can he find it? Huber has Hill as a blocker. Now the Germans can counter. Huber down the left sideline. Have to be looking, constantly communicating with Afra. Huber wants Afra to come up and maybe take over. He does so in the corner. Now with a lot of space, actually. But Sennhuysen and Schäuble are back. Oh, wow. Sennhuysen goes all in on that, making that steal.
Yeah,
he does, but that was dangerous.
He had to.
Schäuble going sideways.
What? I didn't saw.
So that's a foul on Schäuble. I don't know, man. It's so tough making these calls. A free ball for Germany, obviously in a dangerous position here. And Trommer wants a timeout, I think. Maybe a technical timeout for her. So Jan and I are being quiet for a bit here. We were able to overhear what Inhilda was talking to the referee about. It was so interesting to see how Inhilda handled that very respectfully, asking what was going on with the foul, and he got an explanation, and it was all handled without any screaming and yelling and jumping. So, shot from basically 0 degrees, turned away by Spielik, blocked by Milda here. The ball pops out, and it's Germany who will collect. 10-9 has been the score for a while now. Sennhuysen hasn't been able to turn the game around like he did in the first half. A lot more German possession now. Not necessarily a bad thing for the Swiss, as they can now counterattack. Sennhuysen, defended by Hill. Again, a lot of contact.
Yeah, for the moment, Germany is defending better than before.
Oh,
I can jinx it, or no.
Uh-oh. The green card for Huber. I thought for a moment that he was going to get a yellow.
Yeah, same.
This carries with it a suspension, but
same here.
he reached for the chest pocket there, but thought better of it, the referee.
That was normally the move of former referee Michael Roche from Switzerland. Like, he always just put his hand to his breast pocket, and he was like, please don't give me the yellow card.
You were almost relieved to see the green
card.
card.
Yeah, they was like,
What does the Swiss have in store here? Sennhuysen reversing. I mean, the defense from Germany has tightened way up.
Yeah, definitely.
Without any substitutions as well. It's sometimes it's strange how the game can flip without any particular reason, it seems. Here's Huber back the other way. Oh, blocked by Sennhuysen, a shot. Or was it a pass to Afra? Either way, it was off target.
Yeah,
fighting along the boards.
Maybe it's also easier for Germany to defend well when you have the lead. Like, you don't have to run for the equalizer or the...
At this point, the clock comes into play as well. Only 5 minutes to go.
Absolutely.
And when scoring having slowed way down, that 1-goal lead becomes more and more significant.
Yeah, the moment is good control by Germany.
Oh!
Wow.
Once again, I mean, if you open up an inch of daylight,
you have to see
makes it 11-9, and this is critical now for Switzerland.
And the German bench is on fire now, incredibly.
Oh, beautiful shot, surrounded by 3 Swiss players. The disgust on Melda's face. That's a filthy shot.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Sennhuysen. I mean, now the whole thing almost flips around. Now you would like chaos if you're the Swiss team. Now you would like stuff to be random. You need a little help here from...
Wow, great shot.
Great backhand slap shot, having sent the Swiss fans jumping up and down in their seat. But it's kept away nicely by Thoma. Another fight in the boards. Here's Afra. Able to wiggle his way out of this one, maybe. Finally, some sort of foul is called on Milda. I think he got his stick stuck in that sandwich.
300 seconds left. Afra, one-on-one with Schäuble. Oh, nice save by Spielek. That has been such a dangerous spot to put him in. 1-on-2. Schäuble is in the crease right now, but he's being pushed there by Bauer, so I think the referees are letting it go. Milder. And in Milder.
Wow.
It's stock cars right now. People
Absolutely.
just bumping into each other, left, right, and center. It's so intense. Here's Afra. Hill is able to scrape it back to Afra. Have to think a German goal here would have put an end to it. Oh,
Wow.
behind the back, blocked by Schäuble, just barely. Afra around the net. Puts it home, 12-9 Germany.
You have to think this was the final nail in the coffin for the Swiss. The Swiss offense has gone completely cold down the stretch here. No way Spielek can make it to the far post in time for the forehand of Afra. So the score was, remember, 9-7 at one point. And the Swiss offense has gone completely cold.
That's also impressive how David Hooper got back into this game. Like, yes, he somehow was a little bit like a phantom for some minutes. But now he plays his defensive part pretty well.
Yeah, it's interesting how they have turned the game around defensively without making any substitutions, really. It's they have just tightened it way back up. Here's Sennhäuser. Really is desperation time now for the Swiss. Afra lurking. Uh-oh. Yeah, he'll score again easily. Schäuble desperately trying to pump his guys up. Trying to keep the hope alive. But now, obviously, I think it's inevitable that the Germans will escape from this game with a win, and they may even make it look like more of a safe win than really was warranted by. It's really been the last couple of minutes that they have sort of run away with it. Now it seems you get your wish. Jan Hassani is ready to be substituted in. But it's for Sennhäuser instead of Schäuble. Sennhäuser throws his stick in disgust. He gets to the bench. Yeah, he knows it's over. Disappointment is palpable on the Swiss bench.
Yeah, it leads us to the game against Holland. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, now they need to pull off a miracle against the favorite Dutch. They've done it before. 2018 down in Lignano in Italy. But back then they were sort of up and coming and maybe not as respected. I think maybe the Dutch took that task a little lightly. They won't underestimate them this time.
Definitely not, no. They also made their video studies in
Somehow, was that Spirik? That's 2 points, if so.
I think it was Manuel Melder.
It was Melden, probably. Yeah, it was Melder. Oh, man. That would have been a lifeline for the Swiss if Spirik would have been the one to punch it home.
Oh, Dave Inhelder stuck there in front of the German net.
Yeah, maybe his hands has slipped off his joystick.
Okay.
So Switzerland pulls one back, but they really are running out of time. Hassani goes for the steal, ends up in the boards. No call. Yeah, there it is, sort of a delayed call.
Already a green card.
Yeah, green card already.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too energetic for the in his tournament debut. You'd rather the new guy be a little too aggressive than too passive, I guess. So maybe not the worst thing in the world. Come in and want to make your imprint. We have a timing and scoring issue, I think. Play resumes with Afra building from very deep. Trying to see if he can find Huber for the release. Instead, he dribbles out himself. It's one-on-one with Schäuble. Oh, blocked by Schäuble. The behind the back shot from Afra. Hassani pestering. Oh, that was Afra almost in front of his own net with no goalkeeper. That was dicey. Still no goalkeeper if Schäuble can find an angle. There it is. 13-11 now. Is there life here, Jan?
It seems like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's still life in it, yeah.
That would be an incredible comeback. Wow. Yeah, but the Swiss obviously able to keep Trommer away from being able to go into the goal. And any sort of shooting angle for Schäuble would mean a certain goal. Let's see if the Germans go into prevention mode. There's a discussion between Gerd Altenried and the referees out there. Maybe frustrated with the way the Swiss screened off Trommer there. I imagine that's what it's all about, but no call from the referees anyway, so interesting to see if the
He bumped into his own players.
interesting to see if the Germans go in protection mode here. They do retreat immediately way back. Oh, and this is a turnover on the Germans.
Hey, shooting the ball away should be a green
chucking
card.
the ball away.
Yeah.
Very frustrated right now. That's, of course, that's an unforced error, obviously. He was trying to force his way out from that trap he was caught in and move the boards. So I think the call is all right, but such a huge mistake. And we see this all the time in every sport. Once teams go into prevention mode, that's when it starts to come apart. Spirik, of course, brought up to help with the screening.
Oh, that was a little...
Nice shot from Schäuble. Time ticking down, 45 seconds. Still need 2 goals. Switzerland, remember. Here's Afra. Oh, just able to squeeze the ball by Noah Spearing, who's arguing for a high ball. You can see there in the corner of the screen. I think the ball was high, but doesn't always get called when it's sort of off of a ricochet like this.
Yeah, but like a
Clearly
high,
a goal. It's
a high-
across the line.
a high ball that ricochets into the net is not a actual goal. So yeah,
So you're saying this shouldn't count, Jan?
yeah, it shouldn't count. Yeah.
I'm going to trust you on this one. But no relief is given from the referees. And we're just waiting for a fix of Inhilda's chair, I think. Still arguing going on between the Swiss and the referees. The game probably was lost anyway, with only 35 seconds to 36 to go here.
But I had to explain it a little bit further, this rule. It's just like when the ball ricochets off a chair or stick and flies higher than 20 centimeters, but didn't go into the net, then the game continues. But if a goal results out of this, then it's a foul, or like a foul, like, yeah.
So only when it has an impact in terms of the scoring,
Absolutely, yeah.
the game is the play is called back.
Yeah.
A lot of contact from Alpha here, but I think only actually Schäuble got the call because he tried to sell it.
Yeah.
Teams have been getting away with that kind of contact all game long. 11 seconds now. The Swiss are basically just running out the clock. They know it's over. So the Germans will hold on and escape. Huber is hit in the face by the ball. I wonder if he's all right. He took it right to the face. Yeah, I'm sorry for laughing, but that was a freak incident. Schäuble just taking a end of clock shot, and it ricocheted off of a German chair and right in the face of Huber. They're checking him for a broken nose. That would be incredibly unlucky. Instead, he gets a pat on the head from the team doctor. Still in a lot of pain, Huber is. Maybe he got hit right on the lip, maybe. Oh no. Too bad that this, he can't really join the celebrations here. So Germany hold on in a chaotic game with tons of action. I think maybe we should let Huber lick his wounds. And yeah, the teams congratulating each other on a really, really, really entertaining game. It really did deliver, this game, Jan. We have been really been hyping it up all afternoon, and I have all afternoon, and it delivered. Oh man, right to the top of the lip there. No harm intended, of course, from Schäuble.
No.
So Jan, disappointing from the Swiss perspective.
Yeah, definitely. Devastating loss, like in the end. Like, yeah, I mean, they were on top most of the game, and then in the end, they somehow lost it, or
They
like,
were
lost footage in the game a little.
They were in great position there, it seemed like, for a while, with the score 9-7, taking that 2-goal lead. And then the Germans tightened up the defense, and that was all they needed, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but it's really impressive by the Germans how they changed somehow the gear of their gear, or like the mode of this game, and how they
I'm sure that's
so
one
well.
way to look at it, Jan. But I think Coach Autenried will be asking, why didn't you do this the whole game then?
Yeah,
If you had that in you.
that's true. But maybe it was also a bit like lacking of power from the Swiss in second half.
Yeah,
like,
ran out of gas there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Yeah, there's so many moments in this game that are highlight worthy, and we're showing you some of them. I doubt that we're able to get to all of them in this little highlight package here. But yeah, when both teams look back, they're gonna see a lot of mistakes defensively, a lot of spots where they could have done better and could have put themselves in a better position. But Hoover is still treating his upper lip now with an ice pack. We'll check in on him for the next Germany game. Coming up after this game is at 4, which is fairly soon, 20 minutes or so. Italy and Belgium will go at it. We'll switch to Group B. Jan will take you through that game all on his own, so I hope you'll support him in the chat, and I will be back with you for Finland-Denmark at 6. So we'll take a short break now, catch our breaths after this incredibly entertaining game, and I hope you'll join us in just a few minutes when we're back with Italy and Belgium. Thanks for watching.